So the best way to learn how to stop losing money is to actually by losing money. By the way, I came back from Finland 2 weeks ago for the vlog that came out just before this video. So I didn't film a single thing after that because I needed to take some rest from filming video. So don't mind my very calm and not energetic energy during this video. In 2020, as a lot of people, I was still on the grind of Forex, cryptocurrency, trading and all this kind of stuff. And I was still in my learning period. I kind of was a little bit profitable in the beginning of the year thanks to a very green market that we also in 2020 on the stock market, crypto market and Forex market. I mean, at this period of time, I remember that it was really hard to be wrong. And sadly, there is a quote saying that everyone is an expert in the bull market. And sadly, I fall for that. So in 2020, I was really investing to Forex trading. And you know, I was trading, changing strategy, trading, not having any form, not respecting any form of risk management. And you know, I was constantly winning. I was not winning because I was good. I was winning because the market was good. Until this day, I remember having more than 6,000 euro on my Forex account. So I went into MetaTrader and I was taking my own trades. I was also taking some signals. Even if I knew that I shouldn't, I still did it because I was really greedy back in time. So I was on my MetaTrader app. I remember seeing the 6,000 euro on my MetaTrader account and my mind was totally blown. Until I saw a trading signal from a guy that I don't even know. I was just in his Telegram chat. And this moment, I remember him talking about Litecoin, I think. And he was talking about that he, at the moment I saw the message, started a position on Litecoin USD. So on a CFD account, so with leverage and all of this bad stuff that you should totally avoid if you have no experience with them. And he was talking so confidently about how this specific thing could do ×3 or ×4, I don't remember, in a few hours. So I was like, you know what, Gilles, it's time to take some big risk. And I remember betting almost my whole trading account on this trade. So I opened the position on Litecoin USD. So on a CFD with 500 leverage, I remember. On my 6,000 euro, I opened the position with I think 5,700 euro, I think. I wanted to leave some money for the margin and you know how it ended. After a few hours, the price didn't move a lot, but my account was almost at 0 margin left and it was like almost touching the margin from 5 to 10 euro. And I remember my horse was shaking so much at this time. I was regretting so much. I wanted to like throw. I hadn't a nice feeling in my stomach. I didn't have a nice feeling in my heart. It was a mess. It was really a mess. Then I was like, you know what, Gilles, you are just stressing too much at the moment. Just close the phone, go to sleep and watch the money grow tomorrow. So I went to sleep, even if it wasn't easy. And when I wake up, I remember the first thing I did was taking my phone, opening my MetaTrader account and seeing that I had 3 euro left on my account. So in one trade, I blew up almost all of the money I had, all of the money I made in the last 4 years. And yeah, so I made almost 10,000 euro in 4 years and I blew up almost all of it in less than 5 minutes. And a lot of things happened in my life, mentally, physically, financially, but this specific moment was one of my hardest moments, not because I was feeling really bad for myself, but because for one of the first time in my life, I started to doubt. I started to doubt about if I one day will succeed, if I one day will really reach my financial goals. And it definitely wasn't nice, especially back in times. So after that wake up, I didn't eat anything for the whole day. I was laying on my bed, watching the roof, feeling really bad for myself. I had a so bad feeling in my whole body, like I didn't want to do anything. You know, money comes and go. I was really sad for the money, but what really made me feel bad, as I said, was the fact that I started to doubt if one day I will succeed or not. The whole day I did nothing. Same thing for the whole night. I did nothing. I couldn't even sleep. I didn't even watch something on Netflix, or I was doing nothing. Just going to the toilet sometimes, going back to my bed and just feeling bad and feeling bad and feeling bad. Then suddenly the next night, I remember in the middle of the night, for some reason, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know what happened this night. But all I can say is that I kind of got myself mentally back to track for some reason. So I think it was like 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning. And I just wake up. I turned on my computer. I started to watch a lot of risk management video. I started to back testing my strategy more and more. I started to have a strict plan and watching a lot of different mental advice of when you trade. And then I screenshot screenshotted the trade where I lost all of this money, and I watched the screen almost every day, saying to myself that one day, inshallah, I will make back my money in one single trade. So today, alhamdulillah, I got back this money. But my goal this day was to one day have one trade respecting a good risk management, respecting a strategy that make me a more than 6,000 euro profit. And I still didn't reach this level where in a single trade I make more than 6,000 euro, but I know that one day I will make it. 4 years later, now that I'm thinking back of it, I am extremely glad that I lost all of this money for 2 reasons. The first one is that I doubted, and the fact that I doubted on this made my mental strength even stronger to continue to work, because I learned from my mistake, and I am glad that I did this mistake when I was 18 or 17 years old, I don't remember, with no financial responsibility. I mean, I'm still living with my parents. I didn't have any bills to pay except gym and this small stuff, but I didn't have any people who rely on me financially, so I could afford to lose this money, even if it wasn't a nice feeling. And also the fact that this didn't happen to me 10 years later, where maybe I will have a family to take care of, I will have rent to pay, I will have a lot of different stuff that I have to pay monthly. So alhamdulillah that this happened to me when I could afford to actually lose this money. If there is one thing I learned from this story, is that you gotta have some risk management and you gotta have a plan for whatever you do in life. And until this day, I started to have a plan for everything in my life. So for gym, work, trading, even religion, I try to have some specific day where I do specific things and can have a routine in this. And this helped me so much to have a strict plan, because what is good when you have a plan is that you take out the emotional factor. And emotion is bad. When you let emotion take control over you, it can be really, really, really bad. And the best way to avoid take emotion-based decision is by having a plan. If you have a plan and you respect the plan, and the plan has been backtested a lot of times and you know that the plan works, if one day things go bad, then you will know where is the problem. The problem is that you didn't respect the plan. So it was a great lesson that costed a lot of money, but now I consider this money more as an investment than a loss, because if I didn't lose this money, I wouldn't learn this lesson. And this specific scenario is something that happened a lot of time in life. Sometimes you gotta do mistake by yourself to actually understand it and understand why you shouldn't do this. And no, this isn't a clickbait video. I know that the title said that I lost $10,000 in 5 minutes. Now I wanted to tell you the second story that made me lost a lot of money. So 1 year later, I started to make back some money slowly but steady. I was respecting my trading plan. I was working and I had some money saved also. By doing this, I was able to get back a capital of between $15,000 and $20,000. And it was this period where NFT started to be a thing. Gary Vee was talking a lot about this, and there was a lot of different influencer and YouTuber talking about NFT. And I was like, you know what, Gilles, this is not for yourself. This is not for you, Silas. Don't do this. Don't look at it. Never mind. Then I remember a specific guy that I was trusting a lot back in times. He was an artist. He made a video about this and he started his own project. And I was like, you know what? This guy is trustworthy. I knew him for a while. I mean, he have some really famous people around him promoting the project, so he won't do anything bad with the money, right? So I started to buy my first NFT. I think I paid $60 for it, something like this. Then, you know, when you open the door, sometimes it's harder to close it than to open it. So I started to buy another NFT and another one. Then I started to look out at some different projects and buying an NFT there, buying an NFT there, keep buying, keep buying, keep buying, keep buying, and keep buying. And after accumulating an NFT portfolio of around $5,000, I was watching on a daily basis every news that I was posting on a Discord on all of the NFT projects I was following. And there was one of these frog NFT, I don't remember the name, who posted a video in Brazil with a lot of girls in front of him, in front of the beach. And the message was, thanks for your money, thanks for the free vacation, you guys pay for it, you guys got scammed. To be honest, I could just blame myself. And I wasn't really sad at this moment, because I was like, that's okay. I only invested like $100, I think, on this project. That's not the end of the world. I still have a lot of different projects that I'm following. The next day, I bought another NFT who was worth like, I think, 0.3 Ethereum, I think. And it was maybe around $800 back in times, if I remember well. I think it was $800, but I don't think if it was really 0.3 Ethereum. But anyway, I paid like $800. And the next day, I buy this specific project simply because the guy was saying that the floor when you sell back this thing on the NFT market is 2 Ethereum. So I was like, this is some easy money. If the guy wants you to buy it for 0.3 Ethereum and tell you that you're not allowed to sell it under under 2 Ethereum, that would be a quick dollar to make. And the next day, when I bought my NFT, you can guess what happened. People started to sell them for 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, and I was like, what, this guy doing this? They are so dumb, they're just losing money if the floor is 2. And now, after some consideration, this guy was way smarter than everyone, because you can guess what happened after. Everyone was selling lower and lower and lower and lower, and I was like, no, Gilles, you have a strong mindset. Don't sell, don't sell, don't sell. I hold an NFT for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. And also, yes, I forgot to say that, but when they dropped an NFT, they told that the one who get like the golden NFT or the golden camel, I don't remember, will win, I think, $1 million and a trip to Dubai and all of this different stuff. And you can guess what happened. This never happened. There wasn't $1 million, there wasn't a trip to Dubai, and no one sold for 2 Ethereum. The NFT, I lost a lot of money again. But alhamdulillah, this wasn't all of my money. I lost around $5,000 because all of the different projects I was following and I was into started to collapse slowly and slowly when people realized that this whole NFT thing wasn't worth it. I mean, the NFT technology is interesting, but how they actually used it to make some money on people wasn't good. And I was one of the victims. And I'm not blaming all of these scammers because they didn't force me to buy this stuff. I was the one who constantly buy all of the different projects. So I lost the money and it was totally my fault. And as the first story, as I said earlier, I am glad that I did these mistakes again, because the fact that I lost a lot of money, not 1 time, but 2 times, made my discipline with money even stronger. And the fact that the first time took me 5 minutes to lose almost 6,000 euro, and the second time took me same thing, same minutes to see my whole NFT portfolio collapse and turned to almost a few dollars from $5,000, made me lose a little bit more than $10,000 in less than 5 minutes. And this is not the only money I lost, because I also lost some money before that, but I lost some money by trying to build different businesses. And I'm not sad about it, because there is nothing wrong on losing some money when you try to do something and not when you try to get some quick money. And even after that, I still lost some money. I still made some money by trying to open different projects. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't, but at least I know that I didn't do anything wrong. I just could do things better. But by just buying some NFT and buying some and putting 90% of your account on a CFD trade, this was a dumb decision. So I'm not the best one to actually explain some story, but alhamdulillah, today it is almost 1 in the morning, 21 July 2024. I can tell you that alhamdulillah, now my life is way more financially stable, even if I still didn't reach all of the things I want to do. But things are going pretty well compared to before, where I was really aggressive into my investing and trading and business strategy, compared to today, where things are going slowly but steady. I'm making some money slower than before, but with more capital also than before. So this gives me the possibility to make almost decent amount on a monthly basis. So guys, remember that it's totally okay to sometimes doubt, but it's not okay to stop, because if the day I was started to doubt everything, I would actually stop doing everything, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't have this YouTube channel. I wouldn't meet all of the different people that I met and that I'm working with, some business partners, my editor, and all of the amazing people that I met with time. So please, please, and please, it's not because you lost big 1 time or you lost big 10 times that it's over for you. It's only over when you actually stop working on the things that matter to you. So again, I'm not the best for tell histories, but thanks a lot for watching this video. Even if this video only helped 1 single guy not making the same mistakes that I did, I'm happy with it. So I hope that this video will help you taking more responsible financial, not only financial, but decision in general. And I also hope that you guys will like, share, subscribe this video. So thanks for watching it and have a good day.